How do you do? Joshua back at Smedley's Ranch, and I'm in the carport rabbit hutch, and I'm gonna take down that plastic. Got the cages in there on the other side, and I'm gonna start fixing up those cages. Looks like I went kind of crazy on the staples. So I brought my staple puller. I tightened my. Maybe I'll just pull it out. Let's see. Worried about the wind. I don't think I went as crazy everywhere else. Okay. Might as well just rip it. Save myself 5 minutes. I guess that wouldn't be so bad. We can get in that corner though, right here. Yes, they know how to do it. That's doable. But that corner, that's. Just better to go on the bottom. The bottom's better. Because poop trays. I put a poop tray on top of this one. There's going to be a 30 by 30 poop tray, which is going to cover the entire top, but I'm going to put a smaller cage on top of most of them, so that there's no chance of the poop missing. That's my theory. That's just what poop trays don't always catch all the pee, mostly. Sometimes they pee at angles. I think I'm going to stick with what I'm going to do. Put 2 on the bottom and 1 on the top. Just for starters. That's what I'm going to do. Because I'm not really ready to go over there. It's just, there's some, I don't know if I really like that. Gotta move this board here, clean this up right here. I think I'm just gonna concentrate on these right here. So if I did that, 2 on the bottom, 1 on top. So 1 more needs to come right here. I don't think I can get it in. Right here, I think I have enough room. I need to. shape. Sometimes they get holes in the bottom. But this one will fit here. Yep. Like so. We have the slot in here. Connect them. Those clips, I like to crimp them on there because sometimes the rabbits get aggressive and pull on it. But one good thing is these are case in point, like this right here. See, that means they're getting aggressive, shaking it and stuff. Sometimes they learn to shake it. I had one rabbit, Champ. Every time you pour the food in, he'd shake it so that it will settle at the bottom and eat. Champ was awesome. I lost him this summer though. But, look at those. Those two I'm keeping. Those are beautiful Californians right there. I know that they're a good size because there are only 2 of them in there, but they still look awesome. And I don't know who that mom is. That's the one mom that got you know, mixed up in my mix-up over the summer. She's definitely of good stock. I guess I can narrow it down to who she might be. I need to do that. It might be Syrup. I should have been writing down who died, but I think I remember most of them. I think that might be Syrup. And Syrup is Maple's daughter. Maple, from Maple and Bubba, I believe. Bubba's gone. But anyway, look at them. You can just see what I mean. Now you see how just round they look. But you go over to some other ones. See the longer features. Yeah, you can see shoulder blades and stuff like that. See how they're just a little bit longer, right? I've got some nice ones over there I'm keeping too. They need to come out. That's why I'm getting these cages in. They're in with the mom for a little too long. It's a yes, very nice, very nice. Anyway, that's why I'm putting in more cages to get the babies away from the moms, because they're going to be getting bred here in 14 days, 2 weeks. First thing to do is to get J feeders. That'll work. Three more at least. 3 more mid-range size feeders and bottle clamps. All you need is a J feeder and a water bottle. Or some people like Crocs. What Crocs are these right here. Crocs are just bowls, heavy bowls. One in there. I don't like them because anybody will tell you rabbits love to tip them over, whether it's got feed in it or water. And that's wasteful, time consuming, and irritating. So if I had to say top of the line is an automatic watering system. That's the way to go. Right below that, in my opinion, is the water bottles, and then bottom of the barrel is Crocs. Crocs are faster though, because you just pour the water in there. You can use a water hose or whatever and just fill up the Crocs. So it's faster than the water bottles. I don't know. Okay, I need to find some. I think these ones over here are all cleaned off. Might have some in that rabbit house too. Okay. Too big. I could cut holes in there if I have to. I have some really long ones. I do, don't I? Those are super long ones, and they're in good shape too. We're in good shape there for that size. There's one. I think that's too long for that too. Might have to open them up. Let's see. I'll put some put the water bottle rings on there. If you haven't noticed, like a lot of my videos is a lot of the times I'm having to stop what I'm doing and go look over here, go look over there. I have a doe in here. Oh, that scared me. See that pink? See that? That's from that rope. See that fur with that pink? That's a bad. You don't want to see pink on the wire. You don't want to see it. That means it looks like she's pulling fur. First time mom, so gotta cut her some slack. There's baby savers, so the baby, even if she has them on the wire, the babies can't crawl out, so that's good. That scared me, that pink in there. It's exactly what you don't want to see. Dead bunnies on the wire. I don't see anything in there. She hasn't put any fur in there. Just warming up, huh? That's Shar. Just warming up, Shar? All right. I want no pressure, but I sure could use, a good dozen. A good dozen would be good. She's about the only one due right now. So she's the only one I have to worry about. No pressure. She was a no pressure breed, and I just did it because I think I brought her out of the main one into here. So I went ahead and bred her since she was going in. Okay. And I don't think I have any loose feeders in here, and even if I did, I would not take them out there till they got sterilized anyway. So I came in here to get rings for the water bottles out there. They're pooping too much in that box. It needs to come out. Xena is holding a spot, but she's like, you guys need water bottles, don't you? She's way overdue. So that means probably not, but you never know. My fault, looks like I forgot to put 2 on there for you guys. Yeah, I know. I'm yeah, lackey. This is what I need. is crazy about these is, I'll show you. I saw where I forgot. I had to take them all off the cages because when I bought them, let's see, it's right here, I think, if I remember right. Yeah, right here. So when you buy water bottles, they come with two rings, this one and this bottom one, to like support the nozzle, but it's like worthless. I'll show you, or at least I found. You have to put them on just right, and I don't think I've figured out how. I think this one needs to be way closer maybe, but anyway, you put this in here, right, and see, it's not even doing nothing. I guess it's stopping it. It's not doing nothing. I won't even make excuses for it. So I stopped putting them on at one point, but I had a lot of them on. All these, double this, were all on the cages. I just went around and took them all off. And when I stopped putting them on, I had a whole bunch that I never even put on, and I figured out if I straighten them and then open them up, it makes the other piece. So that's what I'm using for out there. I don't know how many I have, but I counted out there. I need at least, I want to put at least 3 on each cage for right now. That way each cage can accommodate 4 or 5 rabbits. Don't want to put that many in there, but it can with 3 bottles. It'll be all right. Okay. So, look at all 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. I'll put it in between 4, right? So still whatever. Clap them. Yeah, see, that's good. So really I can just, if I position this right, I don't have to do too much stabilizing. If I kind of tie it right there, so I know it's not going to go anywhere, and then maybe all I'm saying is find an easier way to lock it in rather than what I was thinking of doing is just putting a screw with a washer right in there. That's gonna stop it. And it's really hard to do in the back there, so move like that. Say even if that was screwed in there, I'd have to put it like one more place, maybe right there, maybe like right here. That would be okay. It shouldn't go anywhere. Shoot. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just 2 in the front. 2 screws in the front is done. It's not going anywhere. That's what I'm gonna do. Leave that there. I like that right there. Poop tray right there. Don't need poop trays for the bottom ones because it's just gonna go into the ground. I can scrape it out. Could even cover it with plastic. You gotta be careful. Rabbits chew on everything. Anyway, keep working. Work while I'm talking. Work while I'm talking. Woo-wee. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the big one. I think this is the buck. Man. Yes. Yes. If you weren't so beautiful, you make a good pot of soup. There's a butt. Tails nice and dark. I should drill them in first, but he was born 10/15, 10/15, so 11/15, 12/15. It's only 2.5 months. Is that right? That is right. Born 10/14. I always give it a day from the, it's never the exact same year. Yeah, 10/15, 11/15, 12/15. That's 8 weeks. All the way to December. Oh, I mean, January, right? It's 2 more weeks. He's 10 weeks to January. We're a weekend. He's like 11 weeks old. But again, only two babies in with the mama, so they're gonna get bigger faster. But it's definitely, he's got some genetics there. Him and his sister. She's spunky. She's very spunky. Easy. First time being, no, obviously you're not, it's not your first time because I know you're a girl. He was not as dark. But I need some replacement breeding anyway. Since it's only going to be 2 of them in there, I can go a smaller cage when it's all said and done. There you go, Sid. Oh, that's it, right? So now, you know what I do like to do, which is hard with these kinds. Different tools. So I like too flimsy. Bend this little hook in so they can't pop it off. When they're smaller, if they pop it off, they can pop out of that hook. Those couldn't even if they wanted to. And one more right here. Yep. 2 on each side, 2 on the side, 1 in the front for now. Yeah, good enough. Sorry. Excuse me. I'll be honest with you, when I first put up and when I was building this carport, I had no idea, it's gonna work out this well. I think I've said it before, so I just kind of, I know when something has to be done, I just do it, That's the next step. I don't necessarily see it all the way through, but kind of go by what the next step is. Seems like a thing to do it. And I don't mean doing it because let's see what happens. I mean, it needs to be done, type of thing. So it's like this, right? Needed to be done, and what did I do? That's right. So what held me up on this was first I wasn't sure if that's the way I wanted to do the roof with this half plastic. I wasn't sure how to roof it. I knew I had this material, but I knew it wasn't enough. So I was kind of, if I didn't use that black plastic, I probably would have used the white plastic, but I would have had to keep covering it, which I don't like. I don't like getting up on the roof covering. That little section, looking at it, wouldn't be half bad, because you just go across and staple it. Wouldn't be half bad. We'll see how it goes this summer. I'm thinking this summer there's gonna be some misters in here. Everybody's gonna get a chance, like down the middle down here, down the middle down that one, right down the middle here, keeping away from their feed, so we don't want you don't want feed getting wet and stuff. But if there's like mist coming down in the middle here, all the way down and all the way down, the rabbits have a chance to kind of huddle up in the middle here and you know, get the mist on them. They'll be fine. And I was thinking of doing that here too, like along the back, so it stays away from their feed. But when they're in the back, this back end, they'll be getting mist on them. That is the plan for this summer. Misters, just in case I'm totally on my own for the summer. Just in case, you never know. So, yep. Gotta go in, right? Yeah, yes. We're getting there too. We are getting there to that. Pretty close. 7 months away. Six to 7 months away from that good heat. I should put this one on that end, huh? It's done now. I don't like bottles close to the feeder. It's just a thing. It's not. I just wouldn't put it like right over the feeder, as long as it's away from it. I might even do it. That's the reason why. As long as it's far enough away from the feeder, it's fine. Good multi-tool, but it's like very weak as far with the torque and stuff. It's the only downside. Yeah, I like it quite a lot. Quite a lot, especially because it has these different attachments. There's 2 of them. Look at all the different stars and points, and you know, Allen wrenches, things like that on these 2. So it's coming pretty handy too. Right. I'm not gonna be doing this forever. Just wanted to do a little video of it. Jack and Jill. Dad is Primo, a pedigreed buck, so they're half pedigreed, which is good. There's one, I think those over there. There's that one. I think I was calling him Jojo or something like that. Anyway, he's got the same dad, so he's actually right there. I had to bring him out here because he puts out some good babies. He's in the winner circle. Okay. It's gonna keep on trying to sink. Might be able to jack it up. It's all about there. Bring some of those cages I just got. Got the torch right there. They need to get a good burn torching before they get brought in here. Good day of work today. Second day. Have to look and see. Might be third day. Let's see. I think it's the third. It's my third day on my own at the Sacramento plant. So I did the 30th and the 2nd. No. Yeah, 30th and the 3rd. 2nd. So third day. And even though I got a handle on it, but then a couple things are happening. The pump was, the guy that trained me told me that it gets airlocked. It won't be pumping, so it wasn't. Spilled a lot of water today. Got a handle on it. That's the most important part. That was good. Out of control, and then there's a wetland that needs a lot of attention. I got in there and scraping the weeds out of it. It looks a lot better. It's gonna need some ongoing attention though. Pick that up. Gonna be doing some samples on Thursday. Hold my breath about that because it's not in the best shape, so it will be what it will be. That's what you can say. It will be what it will be, that's for sure. But the place knows that the wetland needs some rehabilitation. Trees are in the wetland to get some of the nitrogen out of the water, and it's not working right because you need these rows of tules, not just overgrown in there, or if the water just kind of does what it wants. So it needs go and make some rows in there so that the water can come through, go through rest. That's not happening at the moment, so yeah. That plant it's not officially my baby, but I have to put in the paperwork, and it will be my baby. here pretty soon. Oh my. Lower. I won't dare put them back. I've taken rabbits out from the mama before, and they're so relieved when you put them back. The mama's like, "Oh no!" Had that happen. I want to say there's like 10. It was Connie, I believe. She, like, one of her first litters. And when they were time to wean them, I took all of them out. And the smallest one, he's still smaller than all the other ones. So I put him back in there, and Connie went off on me. I got him out pretty quick. This one's a little wider. So we'll put this one here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Seems like things have time has slowed down. When I was at, well, yeah, things were crazy. 2024, but do you feel that? Do you feel like 2025 has slowed down? Because we're waiting for it? I don't know. I've only been at this job for it'll be my 90 days for 3 months next week, and this feels like it's been a lot longer, so that's what I mean. It feels like it's slower. I was at Calusa the 90 days, it was gone. It was like gone. Me. Feel like you don't know what that means no more, huh? What does that mean? Yeah, well, I was at Calusa. There 11 months, and it was, flying by. Even though the days dragged, but time flew by. The days don't drag here. The days are pretty full all day, every day. Probably because there's so much to learn. Calusa was a piece of cake. This is just, that's probably why. It's like learning to live all over the place. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's not a lot of easy tasks. It's a lot of important stuff to do. So I think that's probably what it is. Serious. It's every day is a serious, yeah, day. It's probably what it is. And I will say, I'll take the meaningful, serious day any day. And I hate these ones. You see that? I just bumped it because this always wants to fall down, right? Like that. So it just works its way down, especially when there's no water in there. Pretty soon it does that, and then it's a goner. So probably be taking those off here after I figure out how many. I think I have just as many as I just used, so that was what, 3 times 6 is 18, about 22. Probably have about that many left. So I still have cages in there. There's other pieces of wire and stuff like that. That's just easy. Okay. Feeders. Get some screws. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. There's some house chores, dishes and things like that in the house. I've been roughing it without the fire, just putting on a bunch of clothes. Got a room in there that doesn't have any carpet. Even through like 2 pairs of socks, the ground is cold. I could always make, if I have the wood, it's been kind of nice getting up when it's cold, you know, just discipline type of thing. Mom takes a cold shower. I don't know if I'll ever be that hardcore, but yeah. Sense of discipline. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking in here too, so just I really appreciate my thought process. I didn't want to put these in straight-ways because it would have went all the way across all 20 feet and I wouldn't have been able to do much else. And I wouldn't even been able to, I'd only be able to come in on one side and one side. This was real limiting. And because I didn't want to go with that, you know, all this other stuff. I could have did this regardless, but that add-on I had to do so that I can stick through that side, which, you know, just the creativity led to, you know. And in there, I'm actually gonna put some of these stacker cages. Take a look and see. I'll leave it there. So in here, what's that? Got that little cage. That's actually one that can go. We can see what that looks like. This is 24 by 24. So I just brought it in here so I can see when that 24 by. That's how much room I'm gonna have in here. So it's kind of tight. But I was just doing that to show you. Maybe there. Water bottle here, feeder here, door here. show you what I meant over here about okay. Does work. Oh. It's gotta work. It seems that we got a little bit wider right here. But it always fix how the space between the two 2x4s. It's just barely holding on in there. That's better. It's definitely wide enough. It's just, this is in the way. Definitely wide enough. Because see, that's sitting on there really well, and it's over there really well too. So if it was sitting on the cage, it would sit on this, no problem. And just one more. I have some other ones that are 6 more inches wider. Go in here. But, okay, so I have the feeder. This one isn't going to work right here. I'll tell you that right now because the feeder goes here. Unless I cover that, but no. I'll show you what the problem is with these. Okay, so even if it was here, right? So door is here. That's fine, that's good. But, well, feeders here, I guess I could feed here and what about here? That will work. That will work. Guess it will work. I could put board going across here and lock and screw it in. I could do that. Could. Okay. Then I could have a regular tray in there and then have the secondary tray just as a backup. It's just one. I mean, I got one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots to play. This is a good one for $1, maybe primo. This is prime buck cage right here. Good shape. Yes. Good buck cage. All right. Good shape. Put these together. Yes. For my best buck. I have to say it's meatball right now, but Primo is wanting to give him up for his money. Show you some more Primo's babies. He's the first no. Ooh. He was the first of and these are meatballs. I'm mistaken. I think it's this guy right here. Or is it you? I think it's him. It's one of the 2 biggest boys in here. I think those are the other Primos, and those are nice too. hate this cage. This one doesn't fit, so must have did that. They're getting out when they're a little or something. Okay. Where you at? You, yes. Well, that's a dough. Keep her. Excuse me. Yes, Cola and Primo. Those are all. Look at the colors on there. I mean, that's beautiful. See that dark noses, ears. Ears could be a little darker, but look at the muzzles on those. That's nice. I got close to come over and look at them. Now those ears could be a little darker, but they go through phases sometimes. Feet are good. Got them looking some tails and things. All right. That's pretty nice. There's Miss Sugar. Daddy's rule. Hope she's pregnant. She's been missing the last 3 times, but that's what older does do. If you do, they do get pregnant, they give you 1 or 2. She had 8 her last time, so we'll see. She does what she wants now. She's got a lot of rules. Big girl. She's a big girl. She's looking at giving me the side eye. Okay. Oh. When I did this, I didn't bother to cover this or anything. I don't know. I was done. I was done working on it, and it leaked in here pretty good. But I've since recovered this. This is but it can't come through anymore because I put another layer on top of it. And when I recovered it, I put this board here too because it was really sad. So that stops it for the most part. There's some water right here too. I don't think it'll fill up too much. All right. Got my first rabbits November of 2020. We went down to Sacramento, picked up the flooring, some flooring I haven't even used yet, flooring for the house. Picked up flooring, some used cabinets, and my first 4 Californians. One of them is Pie right over there. She's the last one from the first four. Khalil passed first. No, I think I lost one of those in the first heat wave. Then Khalil. Moon did pretty good, but I called her just because she wasn't doing very good. And Pie is left. But yeah, so November 2020, not knowing anything about raising rabbits. Nothing. Other than watching my mom raise Angora rabbits. Till I was probably, I don't know, early teens. I think she stopped around when I was a teenager, somewhere around there. Yeah. I've said this, but I had that space in the barn, and it was a good idea to use the space. Because I got the land to like for what I'm doing to kind of, what's the word? Be efficient, right? So yeah, it's like, what could I do efficiently in there? Wasn't a lot of light. I mean, it could have doubled. If I didn't do animals, I'd probably be doing planting in there, right? It'd probably be some kind of greenhouse, but I don't think it would I'd have to do artificial light and stuff, which I probably could, if I did some solar or something. I don't know. That's neither here nor there, but yeah. 4 years. Done pretty well. Met some good rabbit people. Only way to meet any more would be start going to the shows, but I just don't have time to do shows. Things settle down, and I really get some, get the stock nailed down to where it's producing. It wouldn't hurt to go, show, get some recognition. Right now. Did I show? I probably did. I think I did. Some of my rabbits did pretty good in last year's fair. Those are meatballs. I want to say meatball and shies. So they're showing about the same age as him, about 11, no older than 11 weeks, about that size of the one I took out there. So right at 10 weeks, they're supposed to be getting shown, right around there. So they probably look a lot like him. You get 3 like him, you're in the running. Let's say if they got him, his sister, and someone else, they're like, all 3 have to be, real uniform. So that genetics is real key. So if you had those, like, they get them at 6 weeks, so they're kind of feeding them. You kind of want to keep them as uniform as possible. So how you do that, I don't know. Do you separate them, or however you need to do it to get them, to grow at the same rate? That's what you figure out how to do. I'm just sitting here being kind of proud of myself for a second. A lot lot of work to do though, but I can not have a damaging summer again. Not on my watch, though. Like I said, I'll get the sprinkler system, and they will get water put on them this summer. In my experience, if they get some water on them, they're okay. I didn't lose any 2 years in between. I lost 2020. I didn't lose any 2021 or 2022. Or 2020. So was it the 3? Yeah, or 2023. This summer 2023 I lost. That's there. Yeah, right. 2 years, didn't lose any last year. This is 2024. Yeah. And they weren't getting sprayed with water. And they were dying. Oh, I got her cage open. I gotta close it. Well, I guess it might just be better. It'd be easier if I just took the moms out. Like especially this one, she should come out. They've got this big, this row right here is double-sided, so they got both sides in these ones. I'll just take her out, put her over there. I put Pie over there just because I didn't have any other room, but yeah, those bigger bunches will be better. So I need another feeder in that slot there, and then they have double feeders. So they can stay there for now. It has like an auto. Interesting. Okay. You gotta be cool. You gotta be cool. There's no other way. If you ain't cool, that ain't cool. You gotta be cool. It's got me here. It ain't been a pretty cool, but it's been pretty cool. You know what I mean? I don't even want to get into it, but there's some, I got some, what was it, yesterday, the day before, where I was testing the cool big time. But it's like, well, you gotta be cool. You gotta. Lose that cool. No can do. All right. Well, that worked out. Squeak has been running out the house when I open the door. Yesterday this morning, it's like she ran out twice actually. I was taking care of some rats I have out on the patio. She ran out the slide, I saw her ran into a box and didn't want to come out. I was gonna leave her out there. I actually closed the door to go get the cat food, and she was ready to run in by the time I got back. And then when I was leaving, she ran out, but ran back in rather fast because Dulce was there. But she may be finding herself to be an outside cat here. She wants to hang out. She's not gonna like that. And she you know, she's gonna want to get out, but well, anyway, so here should be okay. It's not gonna be that many, which is good. Maybe just here, one. Three double stacks with 6 cages. No need in getting crazy. Yeah. Could pack them in. Could be one. I could probably get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 max. 5 would be 10 cages. I don't think I want to do that. But we're gonna see. I guess some could go right here if I covered them, right? Had poop trays, I guess they could go right under there. I could, I'm sorry. Could go underneath here. Could. Poop trays on top of it. Poop trays over them. Could. Could. If I have to. If I have to. So, 1, 2. I shouldn't ever get that serious. It shouldn't. It should be okay. It shouldn't get that serious. To work. I think the mama hit hers is her. They have the same mom. I think so. It's looking like two. Same mom. I think so. Maple, I think that's syrup. That's what I think that is. Syrup is one in my mind. I don't ever remember her dying. I don't remember that process, but anyway. check the weather since I opened it all up in here. Perfect day. 44, mid 40s. Alright. The wind is coming. Northwest, yeah, it sure is too. It's gonna be windy too. Okay. 10 to 20, that's here it comes. Is it okay? It's been fun. Thank you for letting me share. Sorry. Sorry. All right. Gotta get to work. Some more stuff to do in there too. Other ones need to be moving around. I've done quite a bit of moving around in there. There's still 2 does that need to be relieved of from their babies. See you soon. Take care.